in Ohio, we deer hunt this exclusively, and we always see coyotes in here. Well, with this snow coming on, this is going to be prime time. They're going to be hunting rabbits and mice. If you look across this field, we've got a nice old tram road coming between all this thick brush. It's going to funnel these coyotes. They're actually going to come down through here. So what our game plan is, we know they're going to be hunting. This is February. They're going to be hunting. They're going to funnel them down in. We've got it. It's almost like a pinch point, just like when you're setting up for deer. It's pinch pointing them in. So what we're going to do here in this little opening, we're going to make 2 dirt hole sets. We're going to lure them up with 2 different things. We'll probably throw a chunk of bait in one of them, and we're just going to play on their senses of hunger. So we're going to put these dirt holes in right here and watch and see how we do it. We're going to dig our trap bed. And because I use peat moss, I'm just going to take this dirt that I get out of here. We're going to get rid of it. Once I get it dug down that far, I'll take my hammer and I'll pound it down a little bit more to give it a nice flat appearance, so when we set our trap, we won't have to worry about it rocking. I'll take my long handled trowel, and what we're going to do, we're going to angle this. Basically, when this animal comes up, he's going to try and work and look down that hole. So if you notice the angle here, it's like a 60-degree angle. We want him to try and see into the bottom of the hole. By angling it this way as well, it makes the animal have to work it from the front. Usually I like to get 8 to 9 inches deep. Alright, that's about perfect. Take this dirt here, get rid of it. A lot of guys have different preferences of how far they want their trap set back. I usually use about 7 inches from the hole to the pan. I can beat that down a little bit more. We're going to grab a trap. We double stake. These coyotes are pretty powerful. Single stake just won't cut it. So we're going to put this stake in this way. And we're going to double stake back the other direction. I like to use 18-inch rebar. That way I know they're not going to pull it out. Alright, trap is ready to bed. We're going to take some peat moss. Since we've got a snow, it's a bit of a wet snow, we're going to take some peat moss and line the bottom with it. We're going to set this trap. This is a first time set. I know in some of our other things people have watched, I was making remakes. So this is before the remake. I like to set my triggers at like a 1/16 of an inch drop. A lot of guys out there are using pan covers, which all that is a lot of times they use wax paper just so dirt doesn't get under the pan. With me only using peat moss and stuff, I don't have that problem. This trap's going to bed nice, and we're not going to have to worry about it firing. So the next thing I like to do is I'm going to pin this trap in. I take a 16-penny galvanized nail and I will actually push it right down along the jaws. And don't worry, this trap will fire. It won't slow it down one bit. But when these canines come up here and work this set, we don't want this moving at all. If it moves at all, it's going to cause a digging response, and we don't want that. We don't want them digging these traps up. They dig these traps up, they start to think a little bit before the next time that they go to put their feet in one. And we're just going to take and put some more peat moss on top of it. Pull my gloved hand out a little bit. I like to put about 1/4 of an inch of covering on the trap. Now, we've got a steady snow. Normally, I may dust some more snow back in on this, probably within a half hour, this baby's gonna be covered up again. So we're not gonna have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about disturbing anything. It'll just look as natural as can be when we come back here tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna lure this up with 1 scent. I like to say, if it's good enough place to make 1 trap set, we're gonna make 2. About 4 or 5 feet away, I'll put another one. It's gonna look identical to this, and it just gives the animal 2 different smells that when they come into work to set, to maybe catch their attention. Plus, with this time of year in February, the coyotes are running in pairs. There's a good chance we may catch a double.
Robby come out here and set this coyote trap 2 days ago. We stopped out yesterday. Did a good day yesterday. We had 2 beavers and a muskrat. Didn't have any coyotes. We come in today and we got us a nice, beautiful coyote. Robby did a good job setting these traps up. I told him I'd check on them for him today. We're going to go ahead and put this coyote down and reset this trap. Beautiful coyote. Well, we went ahead and put this coyote down. Beautiful coyote. We're going to go ahead and get him skinned out and get him to Robby. Went ahead and reset both of these traps, and we're going to head down, check these beaver traps and the muskrat trap. Got a couple good sets down there I'm hoping to get some action on.